All right, hello, my wonderful domestic abusers. I spent the last 20 minutes figuring out this ring light bullshit. I don't know what it is. Every time I do it, the angle seems fine. I know I have talked about in previous videos that, oh, there's a bit of space here, blah, blah, blah. I think I fixed that. But every time, even though the prior video or the prior practice, the ring light camera, everything looks fine, I somehow struggle to find the exact location to have that exact same result. So I don't know if I'm retarded or what, but I'm trying to figure this out. But I think I got it now. I think this is actually a pretty good angle. Everything seems pretty clear. I think you can see everything. And the ring light's actually not in the way of my head whatsoever. I have a lot of space and I can still see the length of the recording. I can see the preview and everything. Everything's going well. I also did realize because I was listening to the video yesterday and I was actually putting it close to my, or today actually, fucking Jesus, 5 minutes ago, I was listening to yesterday's video and I realized A, the noise canceling on this mic is fucking garbage because you can hear my mom's coughs very clearly. So I'm not gonna apologize for my mom's coughing because she was sick and I felt really bad for her, right? If anything, I would pray for her and I would hope that everybody in the comments, right, that one person who still gives a shit enough about this channel to watch it, say rest in peace, Mommy Viggy. That's such a horrible fucking name. Just just rest in peace, Viggie's mom. Not everything needs to be a fucking label, but yeah, and I also realized my mic also picks up my fan audio. I really hope, because I'm gonna be using CapCut, and apparently they have really good noise canceling. I don't know if that's a paid feature, but I don't fucking plan on paying to just put background music in a video and to censor my name in the first one. So hopefully the noise canceling, I mean, for the mic is fucking garbage, but unless I get a sponsorship from the exact same brand that I use the mic for, then I'll say it's the best noise canceling in the world. I have to be honest and true to my fans, but for now it's fucking shit. You can literally hear the fan. I guess it silences a little bit, and the noise canceling is on. I'm double checking right now. So yeah, that's just something I've noted. I mean, I really hope the background music I use. I'm thinking of using. Let me just get the drawing. But I'm thinking of using Suno. It's an AI. I'm sure as soon as I said AI, a bunch of you got fucking rage boners or are throbbing right now, waiting to release a bunch of poison in my face. But it's a good tool. In my industry, design, UX, whatever, we use AI all the time, right? The rhetoric is the fact that those who use AI will replace those who don't use AI, and it's very true. I use GPT fucking all the time for my work, for copy, and all that stuff. It helps speed things up. Clients really appreciate the attention to detail, all that good, 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 good. So probably gonna use Suno because I was talking to my friend today about the YouTube channel, and he was like, "Yo, why don't you try using Suno? Because you're gonna get fucking copyrighted up the ass if you try using any of Nintendo's music," which is very true. Although ProZD or Proz does use Animal Crossing music in his videos, and I've noticed he does not get butt fucked. So I don't know if he has a particular method in which he avoids the butt fucking. If he's just too big to be butt fucked, or maybe it's too gaping and they stick their dick in, but they don't get any return on investment. So they're just like, all right, fuck it, this guy doesn't matter. Oh, I already fucked this up completely. I don't know what the hell was I doing. This is what happens when you talk while you draw. If I was gonna do this, it should have been like this, but I guess now it's going this way. I mean, that's a very difficult angle, so might as well fucking try it, right? What do I have to lose except my dignity and the one follower who has been believing in me the entire time, thinking, wow, this guy's something special. But this moment right here, he's like, this guy's not special. I'm not special either. I'm sorry that I caused you to have a breakdown because of my inadequacies, but hey, better now than 20 years from now when your wife leaves you, so it is what it is. You're welcome. Yeah, but my friend was just saying, he's like, why don't you use that one, Suno? Actually, I'm the one who name dropped Suno. He's a fucking illiterate. He didn't even know what it was called. Literally fucking 10 steps ahead. Piece of shit. But yeah, we were playing Helldivers actually. We were playing Helldivers, and it's such a fun game. Such a fucking fun game. You cannot. And that piece of shit kept fucking griefing me. He literally, we spent the entire mission just shooting the shit. Our teammates carried us so hard. We didn't do anything. For all of you Helldivers, sweaties, we are the players you hate. But yeah, I mean, I could literally prompt into Suno, make 8-bit music that sounds similar to X, Y, and Z. At least I believe I can. I don't have an account, but I just used it to save things. Let's see. It is getting a lot better. It's incredible how better it's getting. Like especially with rap, I heard an example, and it's actually understanding. It's able to do rhymes within the lyrics itself. So like ChatGPT is able to output that, and then Suno is able to actually extrapolate it and turn it into something that sounds like a rap with good flow. So that is a huge accomplishment in my opinion. Yeah, I mean it's either you. I mean AI is gonna replace us. I'm fucking pretty sure of that. But I guess we'll just have to wait to see how badly it replaces us, right? At the end of the day, I think there'll always be a market for artists, in my opinion. So I think we'll be fine, guys. But that's not to say that it's not gonna fucking turn the industry upside down and companies aren't gonna cut corners. That's 100% gonna happen without a fucking doubt. Because that's just what happens. That's literally just what happens. When companies want to make money, they realize, hey, we can cut corners. And so they cut corners. But oh yeah, I'm probably. I mean, I'll see. I obviously. Oh fuck me! I hit that ring light. Hopefully it's not shaking. Let me just make sure it's focused. Oh god, now the camera is shaking. iOS stabilization or OIS stabilization. Please do your magic. But I think this is too big. Yeah, I made it much. Fuck, I thought I. No, I didn't. I made it. I did this, and then I fucking made it huge. But hey, maybe this will just have less intense of a taper actually. Let's just make the taper very slight. So we'll just make it go out like that, come down like this, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, very slight taper. But hey, I do want to support actual artists as well, right? This isn't me being like, I'm gonna stick it to the man. Oh, fucking, I hate all the AI bro arguments where it's like we're democratizing as something that's never been available to the people. Yeah, sure, dumbass, but at the same time, a lot of these things are skills, right? I think human effort should still be valued. At the same time, you can't stop progress. So I understand that. Wait, what the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Non desu ka? Kore wa non desu ka? I guess that's what it. I mean, I'm sure it's not super accurate, but there you go. Damn, the lighting's gonna make this look interesting. At least my lighting is making it look very shiny and grayish. But hey, if it looks good on your end, it looks good on your end. That's all that matters to me. But no, I don't understand the argument of. I don't know why people have to be so rude about it. Is the thing. Yes, AI will really fuck a lot of things up. Yes, there's no stopping it. But should we still not value human effort? It's a skill at the end of the day, especially art, right? Regardless if it's music, as the art, or actual physical art like drawing or sculpting, whatever. Well, sculpting might be very difficult to automate at the moment, thankfully. It is all a skill. I think we should respect that at the very least, no? 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have a bigger point to make about this. It's just I'm obviously focusing, thinking about the perspective and trying to at least make sense of this very slight. What's it called? Tapering, right? This does look slightly tapered, thankfully. I'd like to believe so. Do 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 do. Wait, is the feet even in the right fucking place? It's over here. Wait, I think I fucked something up. Oh no, the foot was supposed to be back here, right? Yeah, I should have made it. It should have been up here, because our feet don't. That looks backwards. Yeah, that's backwards. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, let me note that right down. Right. See, this is the thing you'll notice, right? Some things will work, other things you'll not make a mistake, which you'll need to be aware of. So let's just put misaligned. Right. I have a bigger point to make, yeah, but I remember on Trash Taste video where they're talking about AI. Also, like, those guys don't know what the fuck they're talking about sometimes. Or something. A lot of the times they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It's entertaining, like they're entertaining, so it's fine. But dude, like especially like when it came to the AI shit. But also a lot of people don't know how difficult art is in the first place. So when you hear people making stupid ass arguments and being like, oh, like, I think like this, like, oh, like. I'm just like, it's painful, you know? But hey. Oh, wait, it's like this. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I have fucking Zanny's outro theme stuck in my head. That's what made me really want to look into good music. Okay, I do want to support artists. Let me just get that out of the way. Obviously, if I find someone that allows royalty-free music and they say, hey, you can just use this in your channel, your videos, whatever, but you just have to link us, I will 100% do so, right? I'll probably beg them to have some sort of affiliate link, right? Got to cash cow somehow. But if they're like, bro, just use my music, stop being a little bitch, I'll be like, okay, I'll stop being a little bitch. Here's your video. But okay, let me think first. But I will get back to my point about AI for those of you who give a shit, and for those of you who are waiting patiently at your seat. Wait, fuck, is my camera misaligned? Let me. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's better. That's. I think it's still slightly off, but it doesn't matter. I don't think it looks fine to me. Whatever. Okay. Anyways, I will get back to the point about AI, and those of you patiently waiting for me to say the one sentence that will trigger you so you can comment about how I'm a fucking hater of artists, or what other fucking retarded arguments do very sensitive people come up with. I get it, it's a sensitive topic, but bro, like, be patient, be kind, right? Not specifically to me. You're allowed, you go whatever, fucking hate on me all you want, but I think people in general, when it comes to this type of topic, for those who are saying reasonable things, should reasonably listen to them and reasonably discuss and debate back, right? For those people who are just trying to be sensationalists, go ahead and fucking ignore them. Maybe I'm edging people right now by not making the mark, but I'm edging myself too because I'm trying to think and I'm also talking. Okay, this is coming down here. I'm trying to make this slightly bigger so it's going out outwards. It's like that, right? That's correct. This is correct. This is incorrect. So let's see. This is coming out this way. Yeah. There you go. This is coming out like this. I just have to align it with this, bro. That's easy. The fuck? What am I doing? There you go, like that. And then it's fuck, like that. Oh god, that's so bad. But the power of pen is that even if you make a permanent mark, you can. I've seen Kim Jong-un do this. He just like lines it over and over and over until it looks okay. Although I'm not him, so that's pretty shitty. But hey, that was an attempt, and now I can practice that again at another point, right? So this is again, and then I just have to align it like that, right? Align it here as well. But yeah, that music is so good. It's like some Halo 8-bit theme that was in the game. That was an Easter egg. It's sick. So good. But that's actually what made me be like, damn, like I really want to get some good ass. I feel as if just a nice background theme will make people stick around. I mean, I'm making videos that I would want to watch, right? I'm a fucking narcissist because I enjoy my own content, clearly. But oh, that's a bit better. I think that's a bit better. Not perfect, but it's a bit better. There's still some issues. There's like, this doesn't make any sense. It should be. It's going like this, right? Maybe this is off. No, that's this. Maybe it should be at a more organic angle, like that. There you go. It should be like that. Same with this. This should be like. It shouldn't. It's trying to curve in too early. You know what I mean? There's too much of a curve. Okay. Well. Oh well. I shouldn't draw this side, of course. Keep that in mind. Right, don't draw the outside lines like I did here, but don't draw the connection. So 1 2 3 4 5. Again, these are just arbitrary, intuited, but the most important thing is obviously I'm keeping the perspective in mind. So 1 2 3 4 5, and this is the perspective, this right here. So there you go. This I can obviously curve in because then everything else is nothing's blocking this. But okay, I guess on the point of using AI, or at least like art, the point I made on the trash taste thing is the fact that basically the argument somebody was making is like, oh, it's the same thing, you know, artists copy other artists. No, fucking retard, it's not the same thing. Okay, because and the biggest argument, like the biggest fucking, it's like the most brain dead shit ever. But literally, the reason it's not the same thing is because of the component of human effort. All right, that doesn't discount that GPT, Dolly, all these tools are amazing. They're great tools, right? But they're imitations, you know, and they're really great at understanding the patterns involved in art, but they are not art itself. It's just objectively it can't be considered art, right? It can be considered almost like a pattern recognition machine within the domain of art, but it would, I mean, it's disingenuous to call it art, but at the same time, I don't blame people for calling it art, right? If it looks like art, then it's art. I understand that, okay? The average person won't be able to tell. But for those making the argument who do understand that distinction and are purposely essentially going around it, and I see like the person I responded to, they completely ignored what I said and they started fucking jerking off over something like a completely random sentence as well. And I was like, okay, like some of these people, a lot of these people aren't really willing to actually understand the point. The point they're trying to make is, especially when you get called out on when you're stating something incorrectly, in general, we as people, right? Even myself, like we will have an inclination to get defensive and be like, oh, they're attacking my character, and you have to step away and separate from that and be like, no, they're criticizing the argument, you know. And the argument of his I was criticizing is the fact that he said it's just the same shit, like artists copy other artists. No, artists have to spend years building a visual library, years, minimum years, building the skill, the fundamentals, the visual library, and the application. And on top of that, there's creativity, which is essentially the randomness element, right? Like our own life experiences. So that does not come within a matter of fucking like a 3 sentence prompt, you know. That takes a lot longer than that. So that is what annoys me when people talk about AI art in terms of comparing it to people, right? And saying and devaluing people's art. I have no problem with AI art. I use it for work. I've used it to generate ideas, right? Like it doesn't matter to me. At the end of the day, this is what I will do forever and always, you know. I fucking like I was thinking about this while showering today before we started practicing. I was like, I fucking love this shit so much, bro. And honestly, recording it makes it so much more fun. I thought I'd be really nervous, and even now I think like, what am I gonna talk about? But then clearly I have so much random bullshit to say that nobody cares about. So I'm doing great, I think. No wait, it's like this. Yeah, it is correct. Okay, cool. So this is going up this way. Dun, 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 dun. No, wait, fuck me. It's like that. Ah, shit, it's going this way, yeah. It's like that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna ignore this line. I'm literally just gonna pretend like it didn't happen. It's a mistake, I'm very well aware, but I also need to practice just fucking ignoring that shit. So let's put it like this. Do, 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 do. Oh wait, fuck. Did I fuck up again? I'm trying to think. It's like this. This is the curve. So if this is the curve, this is pointing outwards. When this is pointing outwards, it is going this way. Right? So if this is going... Yeah, so this is going this way. Yes, I think that's correct. Yeah, that is correct. Okay, this was correct. This was correct. 1, 2, 3, and then 2. Like that. Wait, that's way too big. 1, 2, 3. There you go. That's more like it. Fuck. I should actually not hum because that is gonna fucking... People are not gonna listen to me talk and hum. That's something I gotta avoid. I think that's something I can, you know, I think that's fair enough to say I should avoid that. Right? You can just listen to that theme. Maybe I should just link it. Might as well. Maybe if I remember. Who gives a fuck? To be honest, I do not know how deep I'm gonna go into the editing. Ali Abdul's all like, bro, hire an editor. I'm like, bro, this guy's talking about spending $200 for an editor. Okay, I'm just gonna make extremely low effort videos that people will love. It's possible. It's definitely possible. But yeah, what else? What are some other points about the AI art thing I wanted to say? Let's see. There's a couple. How did this get so much easier for me? I think it's literally because I've been explaining it. It's crazy how much easier this got. I am in shock. I literally thought it would take me months to get to this point. of being able to draw this fucking mannequin from the foot perspective, right, from this plane. Obviously, there's still a lot of issues, as you can see. Lots of things here, lots of things here, right? This is already misaligned. This was a fuck up. In fact, let me just note that. It's good to note it as I go. But I am surprised. I would honestly suggest anybody who's watching this to let's just do unconfident mark, right? I'd actually suggest like noting is really helpful. That's what I notice a lot of pros do, or even if pros don't note, or people who are just proficient in art, even if they don't note, they are explaining what this is and why this is working. I noticed Sam does art does that a lot, and I think him narrating his art actually what made him a lot better too. The whole concept of the best way to learn is to teach. I would honestly suggest everybody to just now, you don't have to record videos, right? If that's not your thing. I didn't even know this, but you don't know if it's your thing. I didn't know this was my thing, and apparently I'm a fucking blabbermouth. So you never know till the fat lady sings. Oh wait, no. Ah, yes, and then it's tilting backwards. Okay, that's good to know. Because I think it's the opposite when you're facing it from the head down. Yeah, because it's jutting out and then jutting back in, right? But here it's jutting out. Ah, yes. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes complete sense. Okay. This is also a great way to. Yeah, I genuinely think everybody should practice speaking out loud when they draw. At least try explaining to yourself what you're doing. I think that's honestly what I've noticed. Antonio's gotten a lot better. Just because in his latest videos and like the things he posts, obviously he's busy running a business. He himself has mentioned multiple podcasts that he doesn't have time to draw like he used to. But I think purely from the fact that he's teaching, I've noticed that it seems to be so much more comfortable for him. And he still takes his time to draw, right? Like he still goes pretty slow. For him, obviously, he's so much more proficient than I am. I think I should slow down my speech. I've noticed I'm talking very fast. It's okay, the AI will fix it. CapCut will make me sound not like a spurg, right? But no, I've noticed that about him as well. He definitely takes his time. He's obviously much better than I am, but like still, even for him, no wait, it's like this. So it'd be like that. Fuck. Bruh. Wait, did I fuck up? No, wait. No, I didn't fuck up. That is correct. That is absolutely correct. Yeah. Maybe this angle. This fucking angle is like that, so maybe that just is like this is basically I'd say at the cusp of believability. That's the word I was looking for. Okay. But yeah, obviously, again, as you guys can tell, I have way too many topics in my head to talk about, even if I think I don't. Clearly, I have a lot. Oh, I'm gonna stop humming, god damn it. No, wait, that head's way too small. Oh, because this is like this. There you go. There you go, that's a more reasonably sized head, like that. Right? Yeah, like that. Again, this angle is difficult, but I'm glad it's difficult, because that's how you get better. Okay, and now we just have to follow the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I usually make the head 5 length. Oh no, it's 4 technically, right? So 1. There will always be errors. I think this was pretty decent. I mean, to be honest, just the fact that I'm able to zoom out this well, I consider it to be a feat, because I genuinely think zooming out is a very difficult skill. It's obviously a very important skill, but it's a very difficult skill. And I really want to reinforce that with anybody watching. These are all skills. Please let it be known. These are all skills. These are not proclamations. Proclamation is just another synonym for skill. Yeah, but this is, nobody's born with this shit, bro. People are born with affinities. I can stand by that. I can stand by the fact that people are born with affinities, but nobody's born drawing like a pro. Nobody. And if they are, well, I guess good for them, right? But you're not them. That's one thing. Why compare yourself to someone you are not? You are only going to reinforce negative beliefs and destructive beliefs, right? I could cry about the fact, okay, like I think Meandy Draws, I mentioned him. He's a YouTuber. He also does Artwad, and he also did Drawbox, but he's obviously primarily Artwad now. And I think, and Antonio himself has called him out on his Instagram, which makes me extremely jealous. Call me out, Antonio. God damn it! Don't you see all my boxes and cylinders, bro? You like my post and shit too. God damn you. But yeah, I could genuinely be. It'd be very easy to be like, oh, that guy is so much better than me, right? Like, oh, he's so much more talented, blah, blah, blah. Instead, what I decided to think was he worked harder. I've probably said this before, but he worked harder. He learned harder. He learned smarter. He practiced things that were pushing him outside of his comfort zone more. I think that was the most key thing. He does a lot of reference drawing. I've seen in his videos, right? And he does a lot of sketchbooking. He doesn't do this as much. But I'm of the belief that perhaps this is my advantage, is that I'm focusing a lot on mannequinization, and having the structural understanding will benefit me. We'll see. We're approaching it in different ways, but at the same time, I can learn from him. That's why I'm going to be incorporating sketchbooking into my practice, right? So I think everybody is just, no matter where they are, there's people you can learn from. They don't have to be someone you cry about or compete about. And we are in the age of fucking everybody being a pussy, let's be honest, right? People fucking crying about their mental health all the time. So, that probably came across as insensitive. And to that I say I am also very sensitive. All right, I get very ticklish very easily, so I understand your pain. 2, 3, 4, like that. So stop humming. But yeah, guys. What was I saying? I don't know what the fuck I was saying. What the hell do I ever say? Genuinely, what do I ever say? Let's be honest. Let's TBH this femo. That's probably not even lingo that's fucking recent enough for the goddamn Zoomers. What do they say? Skibbity bibbity boobity bubbity. I think that isn't that how the isn't that how the meme came about? My friend was telling me that's how it came about. And some guy's like, what the fuck do kids say nowadays? Skibbity toilet or some shit? And then that became a meme, I guess, because all the Zoomers was like, ha ha ha, he thinks we say skibbity toilet, guys. It's so funny because we don't say skibbity toilet. It's so funny. Okay, and then like that. Nope, stop humming, motherfucker. Oh, dude, Danny, your song is stuck in my head. I gotta find some royalty-free music of my own accord that I can just hum to. This is looking pretty decent. Obviously, it's hard to tell in the sense that, okay, which way does the hand go? What did I say? Oh, okay. Before I draw this, maybe I should draw the. Wait, no. Up 1, right? And then we should go like this. Yeah, and then we can do 1. Cool. So, and then 1, 2, 3. And then, I guess, this is 1 like that. And then we can just go 1 like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna really do my best. I'm gonna put tape on the floor or something to retain this angle of the camera, because I think this is the one. This is the one that's gonna be good. I think that was a bit misaligned. Small misalignments will happen. I think it's honestly, I think this practice is gonna be genuinely beneficial. Also, that's diverging. That's diverging way too much this way. No, that's converging way too fast. It should be like this. There you go. I genuinely think building this sense of structure is going to be very beneficial for me in the long term, because if I make it difficult as shit now, it's going to be so easy to draw over. Which will be difficult at first, obviously, but just having that underlying understanding, and that's what all the pros say, right? Having the underlying understanding, the fundamental construction is going to be extremely beneficial. Viggy. I really got to start saying my nickname. It's something I keep fucking up, bro. I don't want to be doxxed. I mean, do you really care to dox? I mean, if you do, bro, what are you gonna find? Just a bunch of fucking hentai, bunch of degenerate porn. Maybe a bit of CP here and there, but come on, this is 2024. Everybody loves capital placement. That acronym doesn't need to make sense, but that's how I avoid the doxing, and being flagged, right? Or do I say I guess, can I even use the acronym, or does that get flagged too? I meant capital placement. I was talking about capital placement. This channel may be banned before it even gets a fucking foothold, because I can't stop making dumb jokes. But isn't that all about the authenticity everybody's looking for these days? Everybody wants authenticity. And I am authentically retarded. Okay, this is the perspective. Goes like this. It's the arm. It's like a bit further out. It's the box it's in, so it'd be like that. Right? And then it's like over here. Like that. It's going down this way. So it is getting a lot easier, just again because I keep telling myself and I keep telling you guys that I'm thinking about the entire perspective. Before everybody needs to understand. I'm sure everybody already understands, but one thing Ali Abdal says is something that might be obvious to you will not be obvious to others. So I guess I'll keep repeating this until this sort of mantra per se becomes common knowledge within this channel, is the fact that everything is a skill within art, everything can be learnable within art, and everything new within art is also a skill that needs to be trained, right? For example, let me just do a little thing. Okay, beginners, I understand why beginners struggle with perspective, because this right here, just doing this, right? Obviously larger, smaller, whatever, but just doing this is already very, very mentally taxing, especially if you draw larger. You know, I'm doing a small because obviously I don't mess up whatever I got going on this page. That's really, really difficult. But then adding this to it, let's just say literally just adding this to it and keeping in mind the same, because right now as a beginner, you're literally just thinking, as I was, I'm an idiot. So, or I'm an idiot, I'm average, whatever. The point is, I am the normal person who struggles with it, and things don't come that easily, right? So I have to expend, the keyword being here, cognitive effort to ensure that I can achieve said results of proficiency. So in this case, this is already very difficult. You spend weeks, maybe months on my end, definitely months on my end, right? Just practicing this and clusters of this, just to be able to visualize the idea and in your head that there is a vanishing point, you know, going towards a horizon line. Now I know where the fucking horizon line is. It's like this. It's very simple, right? This is the horizon line somewhere here. Vanishing point, vanishing point, vanishing point, vanishing point. That is very, 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 very difficult to conceptualize and visualize, and at the same time apply. That's why art is so difficult. That's why perspective is so difficult. You have to think ahead, and you have to visualize, and you have to understand what you're doing at the same time. Now, that's just the first step. The second step, just adding another fucking box, right, is already difficult as well. Now you have to think about another box that follows that same fucking perspective. Holy shit, bro, right? And it has to follow this, essentially just this, just a shit ton, like all those millions of invisible lines going in the same grid, right? You have to think about that. That also took many, many months for me to get down. That's why I spammed the perspective cluster so much. And then adding a cylinder in that same perspective, right? Now, oh shit, I have a goddamn minor axis to think about, boys. Oh no. And now I have the back ellipse to think about. Would you look at that? An ellipse is literally just covered inside the box. That is hard. That is very hard. And then when you add shit like fucking form intersections, right, or form cutouts or whatever, that again makes it very, very difficult. So this is already very difficult for beginners. That's why cognitive effort is so important. So one thing when I'm doing this and when I'm explaining it, I would, if any beginners feel as if even this is intimidating or it's hard to understand, and obviously, like, I'm not perfect. I'm making a lot of mistakes, as you can see. I'm still learning. But if this feels like it's a lot, please let it be. I would like to again repeat that it came from thousands of this. Thousands, not hundreds, but thousands of this. And 80% of those thousands were failures of this. Were like, fucking this. Oh, no, I fucked up. What the fuck? This doesn't make any sense. Or, you know, like, oh, the box is correct. Right, whatever, but then the perspective of the other one's fucking garbage. So this thousands of times, and also practicing line, making sure my lines are decently clean enough that this doesn't look like absolute garbage, at least it's cohesive to a degree, also took months and months and months, right? I'm at 2 years in, and this is all I'm capable of producing. So that's something you have to think about. But the point I was making is that since everything is a skill, you have to know that with art, these are all the little skills that compounded on top of each other, and now the little skill when it comes to me having to take note of when it comes to practicing these mannequins is, okay, shit, first it was like, oh, I'm just doing this part of the mannequin, but now you have to think about the entire perspective. And again, we're accounting for this tilt, right? That is all very difficult when it's new, and that's something to keep in mind as well. And I'm still fucking up plenty of times, right? Oh, like I just fucking as I say, I fuck up again because I literally forgot to account for the other goddamn arm. Okay, well, like, the fucking this shit, this garbage. Yeah, whatever. Okay, well, it's okay. Well, see, this is the point I'm making, is the fact that there's a lot of things to think about, and artists who are professionals or who are not even professionals, let's say proficient, because there are many proficient people when it comes to art who are not professional. They're simply very good, right? They've done what I am in the process of doing, which is just acquiring the skill of proficiency, right? And this is the perspective here. It's going up like that. And this is the perspective. I don't know if I consider it to be cheating that I draw kind of small, but I notice many artists do draw at this relative size, right, with success. And it is something to note that it will be a skill that I'll have to practice drawing much larger, right? That's something that I have to think about as well. So that will come with time, of course. Right now I'm okay drawing at the size because I'm just getting the proportions down. Oh, wait, let me draw the neck as well. So the neck is, it's like this. It's curving in this way because from the top down it's going like that, right? If you had a face like this, it's going like that. So this way it's going this way. So let's see, what's the middle of this box? It's like that. This is the plane. This is obviously not perfect. Like that. Wait. No. It's like Hannah Montana Jackson. No. If anybody will remember that. Oh, let me draw the face as well. Or the face, I say. I'm really excited for tomorrow, to be honest. I'm going to be starting the portrait roadmap for ArtWad. But I'm not, the thing is, I've realized, like, even though I consider myself a beginner, my spatial reasoning is much more advanced than most beginners that they're targeting with that roadmap. And again, I'm sure there's a lot of merit to the roadmap. I was looking through and I really like how it breaks down to chunks and digestibility. I do believe that they need to include more repetition, which they've acknowledged. I bitched about it. I didn't bitch about it. I said it very respectively. But I understand how it could have come across